On Wednesday, June 30th, Chantal went live on her channel to update her audience on how her sobriety was going. She talked about her day, how she was feeling, how she saw pictures on Instagram of her arm compared to a pig's hoof, and how much she loves The Weeknd's music. I'm using clips from the stream, but I cut out most of it. I think the full video was uploaded by Just Sayin'. I'll check and link it in the description if y'all want to go watch the full thing. This video is a bit different for me. There aren't any captions on the screen, and I'll be giving more opinion than usual. Instead of pulling a bunch of clips together that debunk whatever crap she's saying, I've added nothing but the parts of her streams I wanted to discuss. While there's nothing on screen to read, I do suggest you watch the video if possible, to evaluate for yourself the body language.
I weighed myself today, I'm 339. 8 pounds in like, what, a day? Right, like constricted pupils. Peeper pooper, hello. Don't get me started with you. I don't look weed high. I didn't have any edibles. I just had some of this thing. Annie, it was a phone call for the doctor, and I'm gonna actually go see her next week.
Her eyes dart all over as she lies right to Annie's face. It was around this point in the stream that the chat started questioning her about exactly what substances she'd taken that night. She got defensive, of course, but it was obvious she was lying.
I'm gonna be getting addictions counseling. So it's like a form of therapy, I guess, right? I don't know. Is this my rock bottom? I hope so. Oh my god. Why do I doubt that it is? It's like something in me, like a sick feeling. I also don't feel like having a party for Mike is right until I'm sober for a while.
Well, at least she recognizes now that having an edibles party to remember the friend who died from drug overdose was a terrible idea. She ended that stream to go sing or something, but shocking to no one, she was back for round 2 less than an hour later. She removed her glasses, and was noticeably under the influence of more than THC. Again, I'm using a few select clips of the stream, so I'll link the full video below.
I don't have powder on my nose. It's not powder. It's dry skin. Oh my god. Don't make me laugh right now. It's dry skin and boogers. And there's dry skin all over my face. What? No, you don't. You just let it go. This will never bother me anyways. Hi, Dax. What? I feel weird being on live, honestly. Right now.
She says she feels weird being on the stream, but that's a damn lie. She had no reason to come back on stream that night. She'd said earlier that she was going to do other things. Her audience was cool with it. They'd said their goodbyes. In my opinion, she came back on because she wanted her audience to know she'd fallen off the wagon. She wanted the attention, even knowing it would be mostly negative, because she likes knowing so many people are focused on her.
Do you guys hate me? BB really scared me when he said that I'm gonna lose people slowly. I really don't want that to happen. Like, I really don't. I don't want to lose support, and I know that at the same time, how can I expect people to support me?
This is another reason she came back. She's very focused on support, and not losing her supporters the last few streams. It's so gross and manipulative the way she talks about it when she's high, the desperation in her voice almost guilting her audience into staying with her so she won't feel sad. All she actually cares about is that they keep paying their monthly membership fee, and that the super chats keep rolling in. While a few of the smarter folks see through the act and claim they're finished with her, the fervent coddling of her moron mods is the extra push the easily manipulated members need to stay in. Support this asshole.
Hate, yeah. Biggins, you're full of it. You know it, and everyone knows it. Be honest. I did have some tonight. It's like a part of me doesn't want to like get clean. I know that's so bad, but it was so horrible. It was so horrible. The past few days were so horrible.
She finally admits that she's back on the coke, and immediately seems to be telling everyone that she probably won't ever quit. Her saying that a part of her doesn't want to be clean is a clear indicator that despite anything else she might say, she's planning to keep using. And she picked a pricey drug, so she really needs y'all to keep supporting her. She's insufferable, and deserves to lose everything to this stupid decision she's made.
I even got desperate enough to ask Dom if he could get me some, even after not talking to him for a few days, and I'm so embarrassed because he replied no and like don't message him ever again, basically. So, but I did find some.
I know there's several theories out there about this guy, and what sort of threat he may be to her, or have given her. I'm not saying I believe any of the speculation, but I do think the dude is 100% finished with Chantal and her shit. I hope she leaves him alone now, and that there's no real danger to her from him. Also, lol at him telling her to find coke elsewhere.
No, please guys, don't be so upset. This is like not what I want. I really don't want to let you guys down and be upset. I just feel, and I'm sorry if I just seem like emotionless. I just feel so like apathetic right now.
Super massive fuck you to whoever taught her the word apathetic. It was probably Marissa.
I know like you guys are gonna think that I don't deserve a platform right now, but I'm just asking you, please try not to silence me because I really need you guys right now. Like I do. Because if I didn't have you guys for support and to be able to come in, like this is therapeutic for me, and I think for people who are YouTubers it is, and that's why we do it. It's our outlet, even if you don't think it's healthy. And it's a means of support. Like if I didn't have a way to support myself right now, and I had to be like homeless, I would be even more in drugs, you know?
I must have recorded this on faster speed, so if you didn't catch all of that performance, I definitely recommend going back and slowing the video down to listen. This is the reason she deserves to lose everything. All her supporters and every penny of membership fees, all the super chats, everything. How fucking disgusting, Chantal. You want to beg your audience to keep loving you, fine. But to imply that anyone uncomfortable giving money to you to support your snorting habit would be putting you out on the streets and homeless. That's low and dirty, even for your short round filthy unwashed stinky garden gnome looking ass. Sadly, she has members who will fall for this blatant manipulation because I think she has a lot of women just like her in her audience. And they'll keep her in enough money for her to continue her habit.
Delete your and flush your stash. Flush the stash. Oh. You laugh when someone said flush your stash. No, I mean I don't know if I can do it. I don't know how to talk about this stuff like to you guys. Now I think I want to keep doing it because I don't want to gain weight. Like,
so the audio is 10 types of fucked up it seems. Sorry y'all, but I'm not fixing it because I don't want to watch any more of her today. She revealed the reason she says she won't be quitting the cola, and surprise of the century, it's because she wants to keep losing weight. This bald pus-leaking hobbit is so gosh darned vain and delusional she thinks the weight she's lost has increased her desirability to men. And she's so pathetically desperate to have a man think she's doable, she's going to keep snorting powders to maintain the delusion.
And I'm trying to change it and get better. Or maybe I'm not trying. I'm trying to want to, you know. I did stop. I just like restarted today. And I was like, I don't want to. You'll be skinny and miserable. I know it's not like a weight loss method, but nothing triggered it. No, just been like, I don't know, maybe the weigh-in? I don't know what triggered it.
Of course the weigh-in triggered it. She thinks everyone is stupid. What I can't understand is why her audience believes her. Did they not hear what she says? Or do they just not care that she lies to them over and over again?
I won't non-stop, Jen. I promise I won't use your money. I'm not buying anymore. I have to really try again not to buy anymore. I'm not going to keep, I really don't want to, you know. So, 2 grams.
She bought 2 grams that day. Her chat seemed to think that was a lot, and they wanted her to flush whatever was left down the toilet in fear of the cops being called. I am completely ignorant about all things drug and drug related. I don't know what is considered a lot of something, or the prices of the different substances, or any nickname given to them after like 1998. So help a girl out with the info in the comments, please and thank you.
I know, Marissa. I feel like I don't want any of you to stop being friends with me over this. I really don't. I'm so like scared. I don't want to lose supporters. And I feel so fucking guilty for doing this when I think of Mike. How does Pete feel about illegal drugs? I don't know.
She doesn't know how Pete feels about her having illegal drugs in the apartment. And she doesn't care at all. Why would Chantal care? It isn't her name on the lease, so that's a problem for Pete and it's not her concern. Stay selfish, it really brings out the putrid in your personality.
I don't know. I just want to pretend like nothing's wrong. Ugh. Letting people down over and over, it's just so...
On brand, par for the course. Exactly what you've always done to the people in your life. Or all of the above.
Pink Dream, it's clear you don't want to stop yet. I do, but I don't feel like a part of me doesn't. I have to be ready. Maybe I'll never be ready, you know? I'll never be. I didn't really deal with life, Sandy. I've always been addicted to something. Food addict for all of those years, you know?
Oh, shut up with the food addiction crap. Chantal is addicted to attention, pleasure, and escape. Any and all attention, positive or negative, she wants it all and will go to levels of depravity most of us don't understand in order to capture the attention of anyone. Pleasure by way of food that tastes good to her, mainly the garbage that's engineered to hit pleasure receptors in the brain, euphoria-inducing substances, and the pathetic and underwhelming sex she's experienced. Though the sex is really about the attention, she responds to the foreplay touching on the pleasure level. She's talked about escaping her life since day one, and at various times made plans to do so. She'll never actually go anywhere, but the planning of these trips and vacations lets her imagine herself escaping her real life. The responsibilities, the discomfort of her morbid obesity, the anxiety of being stared at in public. She thinks she can run away from all of these things, so she's never going to actually do the work to fix the problems. Sorry, tangent got away from me. Anyway, she's not a food addict, she's a glutton.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Pete, you know. He's called that. She cannot control her addiction. How do you control addiction? Can you control addiction? Kelsey Cumby, stop feeling sorry for yourself and do better. Unless you get real professional help, there's nothing we can say or do to fix it. I'm just really overwhelmed by all the different comments, and I just feel like really open and weird. I think like I just want to listen to music and go on Smule and just like worry about it tomorrow when I get up. I don't need an intervention. I just need another try to get some support. That's all.
She's not overwhelmed with the comments, she just uses that as an excuse not to answer questions or be held accountable for her actions. She is repeating things she said in her confession stream, about needing to find help for her addiction. She lied about doing it once already, why would anyone believe she's going to do anything about it now?
And I don't want to be just a tragedy that people just forget about after, you know? Danny does 75, you spent 1 hour today lying to everyone but her intentions, you hate lying. Yeah, I'll try, you just admit, stop paying for her to... What? What? I don't understand the message, Paper Pooper. Can you translate? No, for real, I don't get it. Like, what is the, I can tell by the tone it's a bit hostile, so what does it say?
Peeper Pooper was giving facts in that chat, and his words were a stark contrast to the ass-kissing suck-ups professing their undying loyalty. Chantal, you won't be remembered for anything more than exactly what you are. Your end won't be told as some tragedy of an angel taken too soon, but as the predictable finale of a waste of everyone's time, energy, emotion, and money.
Like I said, like I know that I don't want this for myself. I had so many plans just like 2 months ago. I just need to try to focus on it. I just had a weak moment today, and I know I need to get help tomorrow, so.
Weak moments are the default moments of her life. This was exhausting to listen to, difficult to parse for important points of discussion, and just another set of videos where Chantal destroys her future and her family's reputation by oversharing on the internet. I know this was a very different video than my norm. I'll go back to the regular format in the next one, but I couldn't properly fit pieces together from these two streams to get anything worthwhile as a video. Sorry for the abundance of my opinion, I'll not be so wordy like this again, I promise.